Andrew.
So there's still a chance then to keep calling the House to run some interference here. So we should be shouting that out to folks. And, kind of not giving up on our input and power, and maybe getting more strategic about who are the most strategic folks to reach out to. And call your friends in that state. I wonder if there's any phone banking that might still be going on around this. So I'll try to find that and bring it back. And yeah, that was really it. And just that also sharing that in terms of New York, the Mandami ended up taking 56% of the vote. So we did break the 50% margin here. So that was interesting. They really mobilized the young voters.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just enjoying watching the bromance between Trump and Elon go even further south, and just wondering what the reverberations in the MAGA split, mean moving forward. But Elon, well, it's nice to hear him say what he's saying now. A, we shouldn't be counting on him to save us in any way, shape, or form. And B, it's a problem in the system that he feels he can put such a finger on the scale. Self-appointed, non-elected.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the conundrum that we have here, is that at the end of the day, I can see a situation where he will really be a problem for Trump. And he could, out of his own egotism and his own malignant narcissism, decide to do this. Because he's as unpredictable as the orange monster. So but he's still the Nazi from apartheid.
Well, the threats to primary all the Republicans if they
but I guess he's doing it.
The bill, let's see how that plays out. It didn't stop them from voting.
And look, if he ends up starting some third party and he puts a shitload of money in it and actually has some traction, at the end of the day, that may not be a bad thing.
Is he overlapping with Andrew Yang at all? Has anyone figured that out?
Yeah. Well, he has a lot. It's the same as Trump. He has no ideology at this point. So this is just, a power dynamic. And, can this be manipulated in a way to get us back to some normalcy? Who knows?
Well, let me just add my 2 cents.
Go for it, Scotty.
In the same way the Republican Party, loves when the left of the Democratic Party fight with the centrists or the establishment, whatever, we should stay out of this. Let Elon and Trump and divide their party and, potentially help the Democrats in the future elections. So we should stay out of it and grab your pop.
Exactly. Well, what's the saying? Something about when you see them digging in a hole, just give them another shovel. There's no reason to get them to stop. All right, so where was I? Oh, we're going to go to Brian. Brian, haven't heard from you in a while. What say you of the topics of the day?
Yeah, hey, good morning, afternoon, good day. I just came in a room to listen while I do some yard work, but it's a good break for me to tap in. Murkowski, backbone like a wet noodle, like many others. I'm not gonna call it the big, beautiful, fuck that, excuse my language, but no. It's draining. I will say, and apparently this is something. So that's one, and then the second thing, as I'm learning from Clubhouse, which surprisingly we can do, right or wrong, but this whole notion of doxing, which I don't know what the hell that is. I'm like, look, I'm an open book, but I get it. So I'm not going to say, but I got invited, was it Saturday? Friday's, so it's Saturday to a luncheon with my local representative, my congressman,